SMA is embarking on a journey where they will help distribute solar coin, which is a solar energy reward, or could potentially become the currency for the solar industry. They are going to facilitate the distribution of that to their people on their Sunny Portal platform. That potentially means that 5% of all of the global solar energy production could get this extra incentive, which is solar coin. Well, it's already of value. It trades 24/7, has for 3 years on multiple exchanges, and it's roughly 20 cents. Now, the currency is given away as a reward in exchange for the verified production of 1 megawatt hour of energy. At 20 cents, it can become interesting depending on where you are in the structure of the financing. It becomes an interesting marginal reward as the price goes up, obviously. We believe that the value of the currency will grow as the number of participants in the program grows. And we look at growing those participants by a factor of 50 to 100 in the coming 12 to 24 months. Right, that's a deeper question. It's a question about economics, and it's a $7.4 trillion mystery that economics doesn't have an answer for. Traditional economics has no theory of value for currency. They have a theory of relative value for currency. The example I often give is if you could buy a single apple for €1, and suddenly tomorrow there were twice as many euros, you get half an apple. There are variations on that theme, interest rate differentials, purchasing power parity, blah, 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 but there's no absolute theory of value. About 4 years ago, I came up with a theory of value using thinking of currency as a social protocol and a network value. That'll be written up in a paper submitted to MIT, or will be presented at MIT in a couple of weeks. We've actually had a senior figure from the Federal Reserve ask us to submit it to them. We missed the deadline, so we'll show back up again. It depends on what you want to do with them. So there are a couple, we have a microeconomy, so we have an experiment that's emerging. And we have PR agents. There are some third-tier service providers in the environmental services who accept them for payment. Or you could sell them on an exchange for Bitcoin, dollars, euros, or yen. We have effectively been circulating them for the last 4 years. And the way the program works is there's a large amount of them representing what we believe is an estimated 40 years worth of solar energy production. Every time someone shows up and can verify that they've produced energy, we issue a new one into circulation. So we've got a few circulating now, and they'll just keep growing the base, the monetary base. It's set up as what's called a benefit corporation in the United States, which is a for-profit entity that has a social mission in its charter or its articles of incorporation. That being said, effectively we're giving away 99.5% of all the solar coin to the producers of the solar energy. The ultimate aim would be to be interesting enough to be a marginal incentive for solar energy producers, and we know we're winning effectively when someone out there who's going to put panels on a roof or in an installation says, let's put a few more extra there because of this marginal reward to accelerate the energy transition. No, we go from residential all the way up to commercial. One of the other announcements that was made yesterday was the granting of solar coin to one of the world's largest CSP plants, over 100, I can't mention the name yet, but over 100 megawatt facility. And then we go all the way down to tiny residential plants. So